Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Piracy with me, Cornish-Knight, and our very Cornish crew. Now, we had just picked up the fishing. Yes, we had just picked up the fishing rod and was just getting some basic stuff, and we are now just trundling around, plundering some pirate ship, booty. And we are lovely and dry. The guy's got scurvy. Well, at least this way we can cut down on our ration problem. But no, our ship is coming along rather well, and every bits and pieces and all that little stuff. Raining. Oh, this is one of the animal boats. Who are we fighting? A wild man? Captain Chin. Let's go. Who's this wild man we're fighting? I don't know. I've never faced this before. Keeping an eye on our... Wait, it's an animal? Kill the crab. We get everything, yes. Back to our own pleasant boat. Not filled with crazy wild men and animals. We meet some of the strangest people in this job, I find. Sorry, almost lost our own ship. Would be very bad, because I like our ship a lot. Now, let's just check our skills. A couple of our people. Let's just improve some of their statistics, just pay the bills. You know, just sort of make them happy. Do we have anything we could give them? Basic parry. I think I might give basic parry to the captain. What's that? Dash attack. "20 strikes. Why not? Got a whole bunch of stuff. Grindstone. What is it? Is it range? Just increasing the pistol, really. We've got a whole bunch of clubs, short swords, fishing rod. Right, a world map. We could try getting some treasure. Could go to the store and sell some stuff that might be useful. There's a bounty over there, actually. Population 7. Damn. That's a lot of people. I might just start clearing up the bandits around the pirates around here. Bandits have been... Just keep everybody nice and happy. So yeah, I play a lot of Mount and Blade in my spare time, so you get used to saying bandits rather than pirates. Though you do get pirates, you get the Sea Raiders, which are a horrible bunch of people to come in contact with. Our fruit's running out, we had to get some fresh fruit soon. Let's engage them. And we are fighting Captain Calabrese. Oh, we're fighting a vegetable. And my mother always said vegetables were good for you. Board them, lads! Fight to the bitter end. Storm over the ship. Kill the vegetables. Right, and now we capture the booty. Nice bit of gold. We'll scuttle back to our own ship. Let's see how it's going. Our ship's doctor's healing everyone up. For those of you who didn't know, ship medicine during sort of like the 18th century was pretty bad. I mean, like late 17th, well, late 18th, early 19th century, ship medicine wasn't fantastic. They basically just sort of got you drunk on alcohol or knocked you out and then did stuff to you. They used to actually have financial rewards, well not rewards, but compensation if you lost limbs. It was pretty bad. We could try going for an island. A couple more pirates. Let's try going for an island. We'll give our fishing if nothing else. Where is he? I think it's... yeah, fishing. Give him the fishing rod and he can go and do some fishing. This is one of the things that is good to do. It's good to stick your fishermen out on long journeys so we can collect food, just so it cuts back on basically your food expenses. And there's not a lot else you can actually do. I mean, you may get the occasional random encounter, especially at night. You get strange things happen at night in these games. But besides that, it's just probably better to have them fish. I mean, yeah, they are getting wet, so their morale drains faster, but at the end of the day, I pay the bills, they get happy, everyone's happy. I don't see a problem. Ships, we're relatively early in the game still, so we're not facing any serious problems from like cannons or massive pirate ships. That will change. The further you go out into the map, the bigger the ships become and the harder they come to fight. So we needed to be stockpiling money to buy cannons and to buy the gunnery skills and the ammunition. You will see what I mean. Some fishing's improved, which is good. Now, when we touch base, I think we will have a nice bit of fish to sell, and here we go, with the treasure on it. Let's just check it out. Oh boy, there is a lot of them. I wish we had a cannon. The problem is I don't want to risk losing crew because there's... yeah, there's two 200s there, and my crew, even at the best, their health is paid bills. There's not a lot of health. This is the thing I was worried about. And on top of that, so I'm just looking to see if I can see the treasure symbol. I think we may still be bugged, unfortunately. It's a shame, because I really like the treasure hunting in this game. It sort of works like a 50-50 chance sometimes. I don't want to risk it. I know everyone's going to say, oh, stop being a coward, la-di-da-di-da. But I've lost enough crew to basically not want to lose any more. Thank you very much. Put some more fish down. I keep doing that. I keep breaking my own blinking ship. World map. Is there any where we can go we haven't gone? Freddy? What's that? Colonial. Okay, this is new. I haven't seen these symbols before. Danger free. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. That's danger free. Saving store armory. Might quickly go back to here. I haven't seen those symbols before. I do not know what they are. It may be the authorities, because we are pirates, remember. We aren't the good guys. We're not privateers. We're not working for the proper authorities, so they will be coming for us. There's our cook doing his stuff. Let's jump. I'll send my captain ashore, sell some stuff. Sell some of the fish we've got. Get some stuff for our ship. Wanted to hire some crew as well, but unfortunately it looks like we're going to be out of luck for that. sell. Let's see what we can sell. Sell the short swords, sell the club. Got a ton of rocks. Sell a couple of the axes. Sell the cutlass. Got anything interesting? Christmas tart. Long sword. Cleaver. Double axe. Nah, he hasn't anything interesting. Let's just pop on to the food section. I'll sell some of our excess fish. Sell. I mean, it's not a lot, but we can basically. It takes care of our fruit situation. What have we got here? Cow bucket. Oh, that would have probably fed the cows. Can get some more plunder. Could get a pirate flag, but I haven't got the right thing for it. What can we sell? God, we've got a lot of stuff. Probably need to do some alterations to our ship actually. Hanging ropes. Might get that, just for the sake of it.
Slow me down.
Captain's chair would be nice, but I want to save the money. Get it next time. I'll send them back to the ship. So let's see what we can put up. We've got some of these. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I know my ship looks odd as anything, but I'm basically making this out of bits and pieces, so, and I'll be damned if I spend expensive, if I spend my gold on fancy decorations. Oh, again, do not like that mechanic. Right, we've got a bit more space on our ship now, so what I'll do is I'm going to extend her a bit more. What else could we do? We could start, actually I think I will add a bit more length onto her. I should probably start thinking about masts, but the sails in this game are so expensive. Put down some more fresh fruit. That should take care of that. Miscellaneous. Where can we put the training swords? There we go. That takes care of that. So just gives our people some training to do. Yeah, and I know our ship looks awful. Under no illusion as just how absolutely ugly our ship looks. Put in some cannon holes so that at least it looks a bit like a pirate ship. Yeah, I completely understand this is a horrible colour combination, but no one ever said I had taste. We can be the rainbow pirates. Everyone sees our flag and runs in fear. we bring 18 different kinds of pain and suffering with our multicoloured cannonballs. Actually, actually, gobstoppers are pretty horrible if you choke on them.
Slow me down.
I keep on having to try to remember that my captain is actually a woman and not a female pirate.
Slow me down.
No, sorry, is a female pirate and not a male pirate. She looks like George Washington. Right, where can we go? Can't go there, that's too tough. So what we're basically doing now is I'm sitting around trying to get enough money to base crew members. I want to go and check out some of those different new islands that I've seen.
Slow me down.
It's interesting actually how sweets can be damaging to your health in ways that people don't think.
Blow me
For example,
down.
mochi, which is basically a rice flour sort of like sweet dumpling that you have in Japan, which they serve around, well, traditionally they were served around sort of the New Year time, well, for the New Year. I can't tell who the captain is in this ship, but they basically have to instruct people to use. I'm not gonna lie, it's basically they have to instruct them to use a hoover to suck the mochi balls out of people's throats because people choke on them every year and die. They're basically like, if you've never had a mochi, their texture is between
Slow me down.
a very stodgy, I suppose you would kind of think of it as a very stodgy sort of like bun and chewing gum. They have a really weird texture. There's basically, they have a very like gummy texture, like you have like a massive waddle gummy bear or something, and they have, but they are sort of like cake size. So if you're not careful, it's really easy to choke on them. Plus they have filling and stuff in them, so that's always dangerous as well.
Slow me down.
But I've had them before. They're very. I mean, the texture takes a little bit of getting used to be honest. It's, if you've never had a mochi, they are a very unique taste. I mean, I love Japanese food. Huge fan of Japanese food. Ramen, tempura, sushi, all that kind of stuff. Sashimi,
Blow me down.
soba, oh sorry, soba, so soba, wrong, soba, yeah. Soba noodles are delicious, udon noodles are delicious, both cold and in stock. I'm a massive fan of, I'm trying to remember what it is, of prawns, not prawn, they're prawn, they have some lovely prawn dishes, and another lovely thing they have is you have these panko breadcrumbs, which are these delicious breadcrumbs, and you can make like fish cakes and stuff with them, and it's, they are delicious.
Blow me down. Blow me
Tempura is nice, tempura vegetables. I think like a nice like sweet pea tempura or not cucumber. I mean they're pickled carrots and stuff are delicious, homemade pickled carrots, delicious Japanese food. Oh, I love Japanese food, or just like eggs and rice. Like, let's see, aisle 2, 1, 2. We haven't gone to an island in a while, and there are no. Let's try an island.
Slow me down.
Yeah, I love Japanese. Chicken, egg and rice. That's delicious. Really love that. Pay everyone. Up that agility, up his health. Up the health. Up strength. We only have map reading, so we don't really know. I'll hold on for now. Critical strikes do more damage. Didn't we have someone that was specialised in counter strikes or counter attack? Yeah, that person. We'll give them Hawkeye, and that is another melee one. So we'll throw. It didn't work. Oh well. 62% chance. Got to sell those. Really dangerous to have those things on board. Yeah, I need to get more crew. Now I'm a massive fan. I'm a massive fan of Asian food in general. Like Chinese food, proper Chinese food, not like the stuff you get from takeaways. Mass Korean double fried chicken is delicious, and homemade Chinese food is absolutely unbelievably. I do a lot of cooking. Well, I used to until recently. I did a lot of cooking Japanese and Asian food in general. What have we got? A couple of pirates. Oh, these guys are even tougher than the last lot. What is it with me and going to islands full of really angry, heavily armed people? Tavern. Can't get that. I need to find. All my luck is I always stumble onto super heavily armed islands, beating up all the smaller pirates. Come on. Plundering so much stuff. Should probably start putting sails and making my boat a bit more boat-like, to be honest. Who are we fighting? Okay, Captain Bagdoyan. Bagdoyan. Let's go. We shall take them by storm with our elite crew of crack pirateers. Got some basic stuff, nothing overly fantastic, but hey ho, it's money, and at the end of the day we need to pay people. Plunder the ship. Ooh, that was a good haul. Now, where should we go next? Oh, I can't go there, there's no point. There's 6 of them and there's 4 of us, and they're all going to be heavily armoured. That's explored. 5 people in there. The problem is I've explored all the number 1 islands, and so it's running out of places to go, which they won't murder us on sight. Let's try this one. So I want to go to a lot better item rewards, but I can't afford to lose crew. No, but I love Asian food. Delicious. Caribbean food is delicious as well. If you ever had proper jerked, proper Caribbean, and I love jerks, like jerk seasonings on things. It's lovely. What's this? Oh, we've got to an island. Again with the massively overpowered pirates. Look, I am sorry folks, I know that you probably want to go into these islands, but I can't afford to lose anyone. Damn it, I'll just go and hire a bunch of expendable. Give them some. I just need to be hiring people, really. This is my problem. I haven't got enough cannon fodder. I take a very laissez-faire approach to recruitment, which is that if you live long enough to be useful, then you stay. If you die beforehand, it was your own fault. No, but during this time period, a lot of piracy during the 17th and 18th century was a mixture of things. Normally, it was poor economic sort of situations. A lot of people who were poor turned to piracy because, for example, they couldn't make an honest living anywhere else, or, for example, the governments at the time were really cracking down on stuff like smuggling. A lot of smugglers turned to piracy because you were going to get hanged one way or another. They didn't take a particularly pleasant view for smuggling, so it was that you either died rich or died poor, and a lot of people decided to try and just die rich. So piracy is, even like it is today, is basically very much an economically driven thing. A lot of people turn to piracy because they haven't got enough choice. Almost there. Recruit some people, shall we?
Blow me down.
We'll go and dump some unwanted gear first. It's going to cost me a bit of money because they're going to go and drink up in the pub.
Blow me down.
I need to hire some crew. Lots and lots of lovely crew.
Blow me down.
But they won't be getting up my booty. The booty's all mine. Let's sell some stuff. Sell a couple of the rocks. Sell the cutlass. Sell the blade. Scimitar, hammer, rapier. Is there anything here I can buy that's useful? Nah. Fruit, rum, fish. I need to put that fruit down actually. Sell some of the fish.
Blow me down.
On a shot across the bow.
Just gonna pause for a little bit and listen to the music because I love the music in this game.
Blow me down.
On a shot across the bow.
Make a new friend, move on to two. I'm sure I found a clue. As I go back three, I stand up and decree. Scallywags, thieves, proprietors of bad deeds. I'm a man with a chip and a stiff upper lip, sailing the rowdy sea.
Do love that. Right, I'm gonna hire Bren Feng because he was a demon god at one time. I'm going by their values basically. Don't want the mad dog. I'll go with that, and I'll go with he was a fantastic male model. So let's see what we've got. He was a fantastic male model, so with so much glamour and limelight, he got flustered and decided to become a pirate. Well, weird career choice, mate, but whatever's doing it for you, give him cooking. I'm going to use up some of my XP stuff just because I want him to get better quickly. I don't have anything else. He's got a level 1 cutlass. Nah, give him something better than that. We'll give him the hammer. Pay everyone. And this guy, he was a demon god. He had a bunch of weird penguins follow him around and blew up. Well, now he's abstinent. He doesn't drink. Let's give him something better. Let's give him the axe. I mean, the rapier does more damage, but actually we'll give him the scimitar. Actually, gun frenzy is a fantastic thing. Where's the captain? Gun frenzy. We'll start spreading out some of the skills. Gun frenzy. Yeah, that will do. Well, we're out of time for the day, ladies and gentlemen. So all our crew are going to dive back on the boat. We've got ourselves a fantastic male model and a old god or demon god. So this should get interesting. We are still, I believe, being crewed by one of the game developers. Yep, one of the game developers is still alive, which is always a benefit. Up the dodge chance, so they have a 25% ability to dodge stuff. our crew's come along rather well. We've got a rather nice sack of loot, and
Slow me down.
hopefully we'll be able to go on some of the more dangerous islands. I've been holding off for a little bit, but I won't be holding off for much longer. Now, if you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at the links provided below. And I shall catch you all on the next episode of Pixel Piracy. Cornish-Knight out.